Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday, October 2nd. We'll do our scripted part. Not quite sure the direction we'll head today, but that's part of the cool thing about figuring it out live. So, hope everybody's had a good morning so far. We're going to get started here shortly. Thinking about whether or not we're going to do, well, figuring out what we're going to do today still. But we got this. Thinking about doing another NFL Top 100. The game tonight is 49ers Seahawks. Seahawks are favored for that's the NFL game tonight. All but the Dodgers swept the Reds last night. So the Dodgers are the only team to advance from the wild card round so far. All the other three series went to the final game. Good morning, Clark's Flower Shop. So we could do. We got Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and Ronnie Lott. Those are all 49ers. We could do one of those guys. I haven't done one of those yet. Wow. Seattle did not have a single team. Well, when did the Seattle Seahawks even come into existence? Maybe 74? Okay, I didn't know they were in the AFC for the beginning. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining. Anyway, the Seahawks didn't have a single player on the NFL Top 100. From 2010. Our Ray Lewis video is getting some views right now. At least a little bit. I'm going to look for a good cold open to use, I think. I've been looking at this top 100 list from NFL all time. Between a couple different directions going right now, trying to decide what's the best way to go. There's Ray Lewis. We could do a Barry Sanders short at some point. Ronnie Lott. Maybe Ronnie Lott. Joe Montana. Jerry Rice. Jim Brown. Lawrence Taylor. I have like a motivational quote I want to use as a cold open that wouldn't necessarily be about one of these guys, but one of these guys who could be. Now, I think I said, unfortunately, that was what I said yesterday, remember? Ray Lewis was unstoppable. And that's kind of the quote I had in mind. Do something like that. We're not going to do something Yankees, Sox, right now at least. Did a Kobe. Might be smart to do a 49ers short today. Do another Dion one. Maybe just do another Dion one. It's been 3 weeks since our last Dion short. We'll figure it out here, guys. So we did Ray Lewis yesterday. I think I found a good one. Good cold open start. We'll see.
Nine receptions, 208 touchdowns.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Bam. You're right.
You already went back to your question. This year, my year, I told my wife, I said, look, Marvin Harrison is up. If they put Marvin in, we may have to stop thinking about this Hall of Fame thing for a while, because with T.O. coming and Randy coming in, and you got the boys from the Rams out there, Terry and Isaac, this thing could be
Greatest show on turf. We still got to do a greatest show on turf short. We got a lot of directions to go.
And Isaac, this thing could go on forever, So
And we don't have that many. We don't have that many receivers. I think we might be the last group when it comes to as having so many players in.
And the game changed a lot. The game has changed. It's wide open. Now, these guys are getting 200 targets a year. The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing was Jerry Rice.
That's it.
You know, everything.
Well, so that's
It's a all right, we gotta go. All right, Michael Irvin's our man these days. Got a great. You hear that one? And we got Jerry Rice, and then we'll make it a Jerry Rice. Michael Irvin is providing us with some great quotes. Thank you, Michael Irvin, NFL. Listen to this, guys. I'll show you. And it's good because Jerry Rice is a 49er, so it's somewhat relevant. Tonight's game, 49ers are playing.
I think we might be the last group.
They're talking about the wide receivers in the NFL. This is at the Hall of Fame. These are four great. Well, that's Marshall Faulk, I believe.
When it comes to as having so many players in.
And the game changed a lot. You know, and the game has changed. It's wide open. Now, these guys get.
They're talking about, the modern NFL, a lot of passing. Well, I'm not super into the stats. It seems like passing stats have taken a bit of a dip the last couple years. But still, it's nothing. It's still way more of a passing league than it was when these guys played.
200 targets a year. The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing was Jerry Rice.
So he just took a shot at Jerry Rice right to his
That's
face.
it.
You know, everything.
Well, so that's why Jerry.
And then he gives it. That's all. That's what we're. Let's go, guys. That should be fun. And then we'll make it a Jerry Rice highlight video. Making him, because we haven't done a Jerry Rice highlight video yet. Hype dopamine nostalgia. People might want to see a Jerry Rice hype dopamine nostalgia video tonight. That's what I'm thinking. Plus with that funny cold open. It'll be funny. You see we're getting like 78. Ray Lewis broke the clamp. They couldn't clamp it. It was too good. It's too good. Which is a good thing. No subscribers though. It's okay. They are showing it to a lot of my subscribers though. So keeping the same. We're not losing subscribers. I had a dream I woke up with 240 subscribers. Thankfully, that's not the reality I actually woke up to. Wonder what it would take for me to lose 25 subscribers. Maybe get into politics. But if I'm keeping in this sports lane, that would be a major surprise. I don't see it happening. It won't happen. And I think it's okay, guys, for me to not have a full idea where we're going ahead of time, because that way it keeps it original and novel. Now, we did have the whole Kobe thing happen this week, the Kobe clamp. It's okay. The only response is to make another one, to become unstoppable. That's the only response, which I'm getting much better at. I guess is becoming unstoppable something you can get better at? Or is it just a switch?
Just followed him around and watched him. Had on his license. We've got a lot of great nicknames for Jerry Rice. I pronounce it Jerry Rice. Our dominant player at his position that I've ever seen. Dominant player. His most dominant player at his ever seen.
See, that's not as good of a cold open as the one we're going to use. I don't think.
wide open. Now, these guys are getting 200 targets a year. The only person we're getting a year. The only person with year. The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
That's it.
You know.
Well, so that's why.
That's funny. Well, we gotta make this good, guys. We will. $5 perfectly 5 seconds. It's a good sign. 5.00. Sia's song. There's actually a song long in my past. The Sia song. IDK.
This guy had a 154 mile an hour fastball. You could not cover.
100. What the?
22,895 receiving yards. 1,000.
Jerry Rice. I just had such a great
Rice's
career.
8 touchdown catch.
Where did he didn't even, where did he go to school? It was some Mississippi Valley State. He was still picked in the first round, so they still knew he was. Forgot he didn't play his whole career with the 49ers. He was on the Seahawks? I do not remember that. 2004? He's still he still holds all these records. Wow. I don't know, maybe. I didn't realize he still held all the records like that. He has the most receptions, receiving touchdowns, receiving yards, scrimmage yards, and total touchdowns, and postseason. And he held the single season records at one time. I think those have since been taken, but he still holds the career records, and he was the number 1 player on the NFL's top 100. So, could be defined as unstoppable. That'll be the theme of this week. Becoming unstoppable / being unstoppable. And that's why they threw him the ball so much. But it's Michael Irvin taking a shot at him. It's funny. So we're going to definitely have to include that. I'm wondering, stream quality's mid today, guys. I'm wondering why. I guess should be getting better really quickly here soon. Don't worry, guys. We'll have all the stuff we need, and then go from there. So we got Fun Friday tomorrow. We'll be spinning the wheel tomorrow. We got nerfed on our first 2 shorts of the week, but good news is we made one so good yesterday that they could not ignore it. And that's the idea. That's the idea.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year.
I have to maybe split these up. Maybe I have too many tabs going on my computer. I will get rid of a bunch of those. And it looks like our quality's back higher. Sorry for the lapse in quality there, guys. It should be better now. Don't have as much going on.
The only person we're getting 200 targets. The only person we're
He's saying what? He said was. That's what he said.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
That's it.
You know, every. So that's what.
We don't need those. But we do need his reaction, so we can do some type of impact effect here. Like, what did you just say? Some type of impact effect, maybe, if we're doing impact effects, or we could do a song.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year.
Jeez, what's going on today, guys? Alright, as long as the stream's okay. Let me get my head out of here.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
That's it.
You know, every. So that's what.
You know, it's perfect. It's good for our quality, for our style.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry.
It's just hilarious. He's sitting right next to him. These guys did play at the same time. I wonder if they might even, I'm not sure, but they might have even been drafted the same year. I don't want to look it up. But they were peers. Played at the same time. Both in the NFC. Irvin with the Cowboys and Jerry Rice with the 49ers. I'm a little before my time. I do remember both of them as players, but at the end of their careers. And probably went to many Pro Bowls together. They're probably great games that they played even against each other. We could look into that maybe, but it's just funny that
The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
That's it.
You know, every
Also, that's
so we can just fade that.
also that's also
you know, every
also
That's it.
you,
That's it.
you know.
There's got to be some good type of like, oh, some type of song. Maybe that. But we'll look at it. We'll look at it. How does
The only
gold?
person,
No,
the only person,
that's too fast.
the only person who was getting 200 targets a year.
That's good. Highlight. I like that one.
The only person,
Stick to the Babus new. Give it some gold. Backlight. Maybe not gold. That kind of pops.
the only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
Is it,
We were playing with Jerry Rice.
what are we thinking here, guys? Wow, stream is terrible today, guys. I'm so sorry. Not the stream, but the stream quality. Now it's hyping back up. I didn't pull my unplug and reset today. We'll definitely do that before Fun Friday tomorrow. Gotta do that before Fun Friday tomorrow. We are due for a hit, guys. Big time. It's just due. Although the Ray Lewis short is doing okay. Nah, he might have. It's okay.
The only person who was getting 200.
You gotta make it bigger.
The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing.
Wait, that's a little too much. Maybe a little too much. I think the animation is fine, but we don't need the.
The only person who was getting 200 targets a year.
Oh, that looks good. That's our.
The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
Was Jerry Rice, not with Jerry Rice. Okay, guys. Is there a triple base hit? That's what I want. Not that. Warning, impact effects coming. That... That might work. And then we can... Then we could fade into a song or something.
That's it.
Because we haven't done that. We haven't done the impact effects to song.
The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
And then we can lead into a song. Pause. But we're going to have some all-time Jerry Rice plays in here first. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, through the mid-stream quality. Going well so far, though, guys. Didn't really have this idea before we started here, but now what the flip?
Sign up.
All right, I'll be back, guys. I'm still here, but. We gotta have this one.
Second and 15.
Just mute this. That was great. Yeah.
And there it is, your new leaderboard.
Yeah, so 10 a.m. recap. What's up, B-Wall? Thanks for joining today. Was the screen blank when you came in? Hopefully it wasn't. That's not Roger Goodell, though it does kind of look like him. That's John Gruden. Maybe you didn't think that was Roger Goodell. Alright, we gotta deal with that. Oh, well, shoot. In that case, I was screen recording something. Thank you to NFL. Greatest sports league on the planet right now. It does. It looks like Goodell. It's not Goodell though. It's John Gruden. Today we're doing Jerry Rice. Was unsure of the direction we were gonna go today. I'm looking at the. So yeah, you're watching on. I've been considering, guys. Should I be streaming in 9:16 versus 16:9? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see how tiny it is. If you guys are watching on your phone, like, we're part of the doom scroll. We're the soul of the doom scroll. We're soul of the doom scroll. So I'm almost considering going to a 16:9 stream format. That way it'll be like fully on your screen if you're watching on the phone, or do you prefer the computer version? Because I can change that. That can be changed. Think about that. But for recap, and I've just to go back to that for a second, that's okay. So maybe I switched to phone format, because that way you guys would get a better view, and also they might pop me up in the doom scroll. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes if you're scrolling long enough, they'll give you some live people. And I'm thinking about, okay, so next week we're going to experiment. Yeah, next week we'll keep it. Yeah, I agree. So next week we're going to have a different format, which will be experimenting with the vertical stream format for you guys. Yeah, it is, exactly. So it's like, why am I streaming in computer format when I'm all mobile? Exactly. So it took us 2 months to realize that, but no, it's what we're doing. We're going to try it. At least next week, we're going to try it. It's just I wouldn't know what to do right now, B-Wall, to start changing it. I could start trying to change it, but it would. Yeah, I think it's just better to probably be. I could definitely change it, or I could start trying to change it, but would probably mess stuff up in the process. So that's why I'm going to say just hold off for now. That'll be hard to. The point is the iteration, exactly. The point is the change, or trying it again. Change if needed, if necessary. But here the change might be necessary, especially if my viewership is mobile anyway. So that was one thing. So we're going to experiment with that next week. Wow, stream quality's not good today, boys and girls. Definitely worth a try, because no, we are the soul of the doom scroll, so we have to be, if live, especially we should be live in the scroll. Post? No, it's not even what? Post aspect ratio change. Yeah. Yeah, mobile. No, they've been doing a great job recently. And I haven't been doing my reset every day. I said that. I might have not reset for maybe 2 days now. Plus played Fortnite last night. It's got all those memories holding on in the Ethernet cables and stuff. So I promised to reset before tomorrow. No, we have started. I was thinking about, we're going to stick with the NFL top 100 players we haven't done a Jerry Rice short who's #1 all time. So we're going to do Jerry Rice plus the 49ers are playing tonight. 49ers Seahawks. So, and then I found this Michael Irvin has just been giving us great quotes. So we've got a Michael Irvin quote to lead us off. So this is what we got so far, B-Wall.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
I was a big fan.
Well, it doesn't go into that, but we got the base. Maybe put that earlier. And then we need like a or what?
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry.
We might have to up his volume a little bit even. Make sure people can hear that.
The only person we're getting 200 targets a year when we were playing with Jerry Rice.
What? You want video impact? 200 targets. Does it say? Does it not say in the captions? Great Island. Oh, wow. Of course, my stream, we got 4 live viewers here. Thank you guys so much. And of course, the stream is Free Mobile. Let's step it up, T-Mobile. Do I have... Oh, shit. You don't get the diss, Elena? The diss is Jerry Rice is an all-time... Jerry Rice is considered the #1... Alright, we'll get... Jerry Rice is... Why is this stream so bad, guys? I'm so sorry. That's so lame. That's so lame, but the diss, Elena, is 200 targets. To define a target is... I don't know why the stream is so bad. It's hard. It's distracting me, clearly. A target, Elena, is anytime a receiver is targeted with a pass. It doesn't have to be a catch, but anytime that the quarterback or whoever throws the ball to a receiver, that's a target. If they catch it, it's a catch. If they don't catch it, it's an incompletion, but it's still a target if it was to the receiver. So Michael Irvin's point is the only person... As he says, the only person that was getting 200 targets a year when they were playing was Jerry Rice. And Jerry Rice is seated right here, right next to him, Michael Irvin. So Michael Irvin, I kind of mentioned this earlier. Michael Irvin was also a Hall of Fame wide receiver in his own right. But his point is he didn't coming at you live here. His point was the only person that was putting up those type of numbers when he was playing was Jerry Rice, because he's the only one that got the targets. The only person getting 200 targets a year was when we were playing. Prior to this, I can go back. What? I don't know why the stream is so bad. Maybe we have to take a pause and I reset, but I don't want to do that. This is the worst it's been, T-Mobile, in a while. I don't even have anything up. Just CapCut. So that's the idea, Elena. And that's why it's a diss, and that's why Jerry reacts the way he does. All right, guys. I'm gonna forget not look at my streaming. It's just so bad. It's so bad today. Sorry.
The only person who was getting 200 targets a year when we were playing was Jerry Rice.
Crowd reaction to this. No, it's gonna just. This is probably a good one. No. There's gotta be. You guys know the sound effect I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause and restart. I'll be back on shortly.